Your husband has spent a lot of money. To bring you enter UK. He has spent a lot of money to bring you to the UK. Whether he borrowed the money, whether now in savings over the years, the guy don't do well. He don't try because he love you and he want both of you to be together. Listen very carefully, guys. So those of you that always think are they very biased and they always support one party, they leave the other party. I don't always listen to both sides of the story. You don't know me well to make such assumptions. You understand? Your husband bring you enter UK. You don't dey work now, collecting good money, reasonable amount of money every month. What is supposed to be your primary responsibilities? What is supposed to be your primary responsibility if not to ensure say that money where your husband take bring you come, una recover the money? What is supposed to be your responsibility? Now that time you can't remember say your siblings dey for Nigeria where you want send go school. I don't need any prophet to tell me say you be Ozuo. Listen, I posted something that one of the major factors contributing to separations and divorce, whether in the UK, US, Canada, Australia, for these obodo oyibo wey we dey so, one of the factors that is responsible for separation and divorce na money. You know, say some people upon arrival to countries like UK, that they change, they rapidly safe. That they change because they don't enter system where we say different from the system where they carry they come from Nigeria. And upon peer pressure as well, when they start mixing up with different kinds of people, they're going to teach you bad lessons. Una go inculcate bad character. Another day biaso. If today now for men, I'll go talk about them. If tomorrow now for women, I'll talk about it. You understand? If now for parents, I'll go talk about it. So long say waiting now they tell you now fact. So long say waiting now they tell you now authentic. Because now waiting they happen every day, where will they see? So if people enter my DM or people call me for phone, you understand, to tell me situation of things, I can discuss it. And when I discuss it with you, I expect you to pick 1 or 2 points from it. Not to tell me I'm chasing clout to buy my watch or to buy my chain. You understand? Now listen carefully. Your husband don't bring you enter UK. The guy borrowed money. Let's assume say the guy borrowed the money. To those of you that have done a thing like that before, you know how much it will cost to bring your husband or to bring your wife. But in this case, we are talking about bringing wife to the UK. And you don't want to care because you believe in a responsibility to bring you enter. My sister, it is not his responsibility alone. It is the joint responsibility that you ensure that the money where the guy take bring you enter, when I recover the money, the guy recover the money. It is not supposed to mean that you cannot train your kid, your siblings to school in school, or you give money to some people. But what should be your primary concern is how that your husband will spend that plenty money, how you go recover the money. If you borrow 10,000 pounds from the bank, you understand? Bank go charge you interest. You go to pay some amount of money every month. And God help you if you miss 1 month or if you miss 2 months. If you default, if you miss out on those payments, that is when you will know what will happen to your credit score for this country. You understand? Make your head the correct small. Your husband brought you to the UK. He borrowed money to bring you enter. Nobody supposed to tell you how you supposed to run from pillar to post, doing money afternoon and say to make sure say that money is paid back. And even if the money, after paying the money, it is still your primary responsibility as the lady as well to ensure that both of you forge ahead, living a good life. You first. Even if you want to train your siblings in school back home, I am not against it, but your primary responsibility is where you are with your husband, with your children. I don't need anybody you don't need anybody, no prophets, should tell you that 80% of your salary should be towards paying that money back. And after paying the money back, you can now readjust to know what you'll be doing. And if anybody is even disturbing you back home, it is your responsibility to tell the person, please, I'm still paying the debt of waiting carry me come this country. They will understand. And if they don't want to understand, maybe they go sit down somewhere. So you want to be collecting your salary now after your husband don't bring you enter UK, to be dishing it out to your people back home, paying your siblings school fees, building houses for your parents, or building a house for your parents, or looking after them in an extraordinary way, forgetting about the money that your husband borrowed to bring you enter. Why una no go fight? No, let's be very realistic. Why una no go fight? I don't know how some people know they get sense. I beg, no vex. I don't know how some people know they get sense. No, that they try to get sense small. Today now for women, oh, tomorrow if it be for men. I know they send. As the matter the day, now so we're going to talk about it. As the matter they come, now so we're going to talk about them. I want you to understand the fact that one of the ways for you to maintain a peaceful home is to take cognizance of money in this country. Money. You see that particular situation for your husband to bring you enter UK, and you are not even paying any attention to the repayment of that money. That alone can bring an end to that your home. No, it can bring an end to that your marriage. Listen, this is something that is very, very simple. You need to understand it. If you are listening to this, learn from it. If you are in this particular category, change your ways. If your husband is spending money where it take bring you enter UK, I don't know how much it will be, whether not 20,000 pounds, 15,000, 10,000, any amount, you must ensure, you must make sure that money is totally paid before you begin to do some extraordinary things for people. That is your primary responsibility. If you don't do it, your husband go to get quarrel with you, go to get quarrel with your husband, and at the end of the day, everything go dabaru. Now me they tell you, change your ways.